May 12, 1943. Dear Margie, received your letter today and am sorry to hear of the excitement. It makes me mad. I wish I had been there and would have asked everyone to leave. Well, dear, you say that you want me to give details. What about? To date, I haven't found a room, but we'll have some accommodations for you when you come here and it will be clean. Olive's folks may have something for me when I call on them Friday night. And Al is getting a list of places from lads that are being called back to barracks. If Gordon can't help me, I will work on the list Saturday and Sunday. You are leaving the job on the 20th, I believe. Will you be coming down on the Friday or Saturday? Let me know the train time so I can make arrangements to meet you. Jim didn't show up last night, so Al and I saw a show, then I came home. Guess Jim couldn't get away. I intend spending the rest of the week trying to get things cleaned up. My uniforms are a mess after bringing them here in the packs, then it rained every time I pressed them. So, I am going to town in these tonight even if it is still raining. Well, darling, this is about all for the present. I must say I am sorry I missed the boat. Guess we will have to try Connie's game for the first one. Good night, darling. All my love, I miss you so much. As ever. Roger XXXX. May 14, 1943. Dear Margie, received your letter today and must say I feel a little uneasy over your experience in the park. God, Margie, be careful, remember what I told you as to what to do. Never threaten to slap a man's face, he is then ready for it and you wouldn't surprise him. Never slap, use your thumb and aim for the eye. Not a pleasant thing to do but very effective. Then pull away and run like hell. Yell if he starts to follow. This is like locking the barn after the horse is gone. Do be careful, darling. I wish I had been there, he would have no reason to bother women again. I would see to that. One thing certain, you come down here next Saturday without fail. I will find some place for you. If I have to book you into the YWCA, at least I can see you each evening and know you are okay. Al is coming here tomorrow afternoon and we are going room hunting. I will find some place clean. Stuart was talking to me today, he has a small room for his wife and a prospect for a furnished apartment he can get in about a month. Mrs. Stuart wants to know if we would be willing to go in with them. It's up to you, dear. I didn't give her any definite answer, but think it would be better than one room, don't you think? I received a letter from Mother yesterday. Someone had sent her flowers with love from Jack and Gil. I guess it was Enid, but Mother thinks I had something to do with it. Did you have anything to do with it? Mother was very pleased, I could tell by the letter. I never even sent a card, couldn't get one here, but wrote and told her, my letter arrived on the Monday and also one from you. Yes, Mother does not actually approve of Joyce. I can't say that I do. She only met the guy a month ago, but she is old enough to know her own mind. I think it's so near to Gil and Jack that worries Mother. Guess I will have to smooth things over. Well, darling, I have to go back to the classroom. I had an accident this afternoon and spoiled a drawing with about 3 days' work on it. Did I swear? So now I have to do it over again, which will mean a lot of work. I don't want to get behind. By the way, darling, don't forget to get that screw fixed in the radio before shipping it. Maybe Alan would fix it for you. Well, guess that is all for the present, darling. We'll write tomorrow or Sunday and give you all the news of the weekend. All my love, darling, and be careful, you are not in Toronto, you know. Good night, Margie. As ever. Roger XXXX. May 16, 1943. Dear Margie. Well, darling, here it is Sunday morning, 2 weeks since I saw you last, but only 1 week to go and I will have you again. And this week can't go too fast for me. Don't forget to let me know what train you will be in on. Had no luck regarding rooms yesterday, but have a few prospects for this afternoon and one prospect leads to another. There are rooms available, but not for you. Met Al yesterday and we hacked around a bit, spending the evening on one of the ships with a chum of his. Al held his percentage on his first test and is quite pleased with his course to date. I wish I could say the same for myself. I will have a tough job getting this course through my head. I will get it somehow. I will be able to do a little studying in our room. The classroom is open to us, but there are generally a few fellows hanging around in the evenings talking and discussing matters. I prefer quietness myself. One thing, I have pretty well caught up with my map again after the setback and will be careful from now on. I am glad you have made a few friends at the hospital. It helps pass the time, doesn't it? It's no fun in a strange place when you don't know anyone, is it? You will like this town. It's a fairly clean city with lots of parks, and it's not hard to get into the country, lots to see. There are a few holdbacks though. One thing, it's too crowded. The other, the houses are mostly old-fashioned like St. John. Well, not that bad but similar. Anyways, you can draw your own opinion starting next week, eh? I have heard no word from Jim Grant. He was to call last week but didn't show up. He has quite a way to come and trouble getting away. However, we can go to see him next week some evening. I hope the weather holds out next weekend. It's swell out today. Wish we were at home and could get out into the garden. I feel like digging in a garden today, or cutting a lawn, or just fooling around the house. Well, darling, this is about all for the present. I want to write a letter home as well before going out this afternoon. So, we'll call it quits for the present. All my love, Margie. As ever. Roger XXXX.